Hello, friends. Welcome back to Kuchi's Place. My name is Mesiduro, and I'm a human capital developer. So, a few weeks ago, I made a video that was titled "If you're sick of your leader, then do this," and I got a video request in the comment section from one of our community members requesting that I do a video for leaders who are actually tired of their followers because, like he said, leadership is not an easy task, and creating this video actually was a very exciting one for me because I have been in situations where I was actually ready to give up that leadership position because the people I was working with were not making things easy. But then, what then makes you a leader if you're not resilient? So, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing tips from my own experience and from the experiences of other leaders on what to do when you find out that leadership is no longer being easy at that point because of the kind of followers you have. It's no news that on easy lies the head that wear the crown, but how then can we make leadership easy for our leaders when the followers are the cause of the problem, right? And one thing I have realized about leadership is that when you talk about leadership, you're talking about responsibility. Leadership requires a lot high level of responsibility from you. So you have to be responsible for a lot and you cannot even apportion blames. So today's video is focused on you, the leader. How can you cope with followers that make it difficult for you? Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button because you definitely enjoy this one. Yes. So my friends, here is my number one advice on today's video. Well, if you have the followers who are not making the work easy for you, I think the first thing as a leader I will tell you to do is to be compassionate. Why? In other words, I'm saying relax. So as a leader, you are most of the times two, three, or many steps ahead of your followers, and they can't see what you see. So when you're driving them towards a particular vision, they may not be able to catch up because they cannot see things from your point of view. They don't even understand yet what is going on, what is expected of them, or where they are headed to, or what exactly they are supposed to do to contribute to the growth of your community. So you need to be compassionate. Understand that many of them are different phases in their lives and they need to undergo personal development to be able to take certain levels of responsibility like you will expect them to. So be compassionate, my dear leader, because you as a leader did not get to that place in one day. So give your followers room to grow and room to be better versions of themselves. Okay? Secondly, I'm going to say you should create a relationship with your followers so you can relate with their insecurities. Now, you as the leader are very confident in yourself and your abilities, but your followers have their reservations about your leadership, and you cannot know how bad this is until you create a relationship with them so they can genuinely tell you what they feel and how they think you can help them. Okay, so do not just be up there, you're the leader, you're the boss. The better you get at relating with them and getting to know their insecurities, the easier leadership becomes for you because you know exactly what the problem is and how to go about it from the people, right? You're not just assuming that this is what is wrong and this is what you want to do. You have a relationship with them, so you can relate with their insecurities. You can understand why they are not able to trust you or why they question your decisions or whatever it is you feel is has been a hindrance to your effective leadership. So that way you relate with them and you're able to help them overcome it and put their trust in you and in your leadership and what your leadership has for them. Okay, so next I'm going to say for you as a leader, you should be able to ensure that every team member is on track. Don't leave anyone behind. Okay. This is very important because the moment when somebody feels like they are not part of the team or they are left out, they become the loophole that will cause troubles in your leadership. So they feel like they are being sidelined or segregated or not carried along. Like you just have your particular clique you like to delegate or work with, leaving them out, not even giving them a space to contribute whatever it is they can. That would not be very good for your leadership because that person would begin to have an animosity towards you and would most likely want to derail the other team members from following your path. Okay, so try to carry everyone along. Make sure each of them have a responsibility. There is something they are actively contributing to the community, and most importantly, ensure they understand the vision and the goal. Once everyone is brought on board to understand the vision and the goal of the community, then it's easier for them to understand where they fit in and how they can contribute to it. Thirdly, you need to reward your team members. Everyone loves to be appreciated. So when you reward them, they don't just feel excited, they feel like you recognize their efforts and that they are part of what you're building. Okay, now you could go about this simultaneously in these ways. First, you have a reward system that appreciates everybody for being a part of the work and contributing their quota. Then next, you also have a metric-based system that is being used to recognize outstanding contributions and hard work to the common goal of the community. Now, this will not just appreciate those guys, but it's going to inspire others to know that there is a reward for putting in their best. This would also inspire those who have been rewarded to put in more into achieving the common goal. Now, this just like I said, does not just make them happy, it's what ignites them to put in more work, which is what you need for your community. Finally, I would say that no matter what counsel is given, every leader gets to that point where they are totally exhausted and feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. When you get to that end of the road, I want you to remember why you started in the first place. Now, there was something that energized you so much, that made you so excited about the vision, made you begin to bring together the team members and communicate the vision to them, and even set you on the right road to achieving it. You need to remember what that was. Go back to your drawing board and know why you started in the first place. This will be the same thing to energize you to keep pushing, because leadership is not just aimed at achieving a goal, it is also a process that creates in you and makes you appreciate the values of strength, courage, and resilience. So ensure that you yield yourself to the leadership process. The followers are not just the only one undergoing a process of growth and personal development. You as a leader are also undergoing same. So yield yourself to the process and you'll be glad at the end of the day on what results it has worked in you. Have you gained any value from today's video? I'm so sure you did. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel and like this video, okay? Like I said, this video was a request from one of our community members. You could also place your request on in the comment section on whatever topic it is you feel is aligned to our niche. Okay, so do that and hit the notification bell so you get notified when my next premium video comes up. But until then, I want you to make sure that you are doing absolutely everything it takes to be a better person and to grow in your career. Okay.